All right, Shalom. First and foremost, as always, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Ruach HaKodesh. I want to give double honors to my apostles at Great Millstone who taught me this truth, and a sincere Shalom to you elect out there teaching this truth in all honesty and sincerity in these last days. Okay? And this is just a real quick exhortation, man. A real quick exhortation, because I know Apostle Gabar has been on the spirit lately of, he made the video about these women getting the tattoos and being extra promiscuous. And then he made the video about, these women, about how the club scene is dying because a lot of these men are waking up to the wickedness of these women, man. They're waking up to the Western women scam, man. The feminism scam. Okay? So if the average man out here is waking up to how these women really and truly are, then how much more so us in the truth? Okay, and I believe he mentioned that it's really good just to be like a eunuch for Yahweh Shai. He was mentioning that, man. And I really, that really resonated with me because, let's face it, brothers. Even if you have a woman that has some kind of decency and shows some kind of loyalty to you, that could change in an instant, man. That could change in an instant. Okay? That could absolutely change in an instant. I'm speaking from experience very recently, man. I thought I had a woman that was almost too good to be true. Okay? and now it's like I don't even exist. Okay? A loyalty of a woman can change. Okay? Because in this society, right? In this society, a woman has a lot of options because of social media. All right? Once the fantasy of you gets old and you don't seem like that superhero anymore, she can just easily go elsewhere. She can easily go elsewhere, man. There's plenty of brothers in this truth that will give that kind of testimony where they just look at how many men have start families with these women. And then these women, they get the divorce, and they get to keep the kids in the house, man. There's really no benefit, or very little benefit, I should say, to having a woman here in Babylon, man. Okay? They just have too much liberty, man. Hang on, let me get that. They just have too much liberty, man. They're not really ladylike. Apocrypha. Okay, this is Sirach, Ecclesiasticus 25 and 25. Give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to gad abroad. And now they have rights and laws within this society and freedom and liberty to gad abroad. Okay? Because we can't really rule over a woman like we could in ancient times. Now all they need to do is just load up their phone, okay? Load up their phone and go on a social media app and they could gad abroad all they want. When you're not around, when you are around, Okay, they could gad abroad virtually and turn that into a reality, man. Okay, you really should not put too much into these women, man, because really they're like a bunch of damn succubuses in this society. They want to take your time, they want to take your energy. Okay, and then if you want to have a little side piece, you gotta turn into a little liar to protect yourself, man. You see, it's best, honestly, just not to deal with them, man. Just not to deal with them, and you'll find out yourself that when you put them in their proper perspective, that it makes you stronger as a man, and it makes you stronger as a man in the Lord, man. So I really thought about what Apostle Gabar was saying about becoming a eunuch for Yahweh Shai's sake, and I'm really considering that, man. I've really been praying and meditating on that, man. Because we're in the time really where we just need to be closer to our power, and really, I've gotten a lot closer with the Lord since the situations have happened, man. All right. So really, like the saying goes, these bitches ain't shit. And I had to seek counsel from another brother who went through a similar situation, except he was with his woman for a lot longer than I was. And he gave me some great advice. I didn't follow it 100%. All right, but I stuck to the gist of it, man, and it really helped me get through it. And I'm not going to put the brother's name out there, but Thawada to that brother, man. May Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai bless that brother. Okay, that was a case of iron sharpening iron, man, and he was brutally honest with me. Okay, because sometimes you gotta hear what somebody has to say who's been in those shoes. Okay? And I seen what happened with him. And he grew tremendously once he got that fucking demon out of his life, man. And Lord willing, that happens to me. And Lord willing, that happens to some of you other brothers out there, man. Verse 26, if she go not as thou wouldest have her, cut her off from thy flesh, and give her a bill of divorce, and let her go. Just let her ass go, man. Okay? Just let her ass go. Now, you gotta have understanding of that, because our women are gonna give us hell in this society, in this kingdom. Okay? So you can't just go cutting your woman off every single time you get mad at her, or she becomes a little disobedient, because Yahweh Shai said that you cause her to commit adultery if you do that. So, but hey, if she's hindering you in the truth, or she's downright betraying you, okay, if she's downright betraying you and becoming a straight up demon, then you need to do what you need to do. But the best thing really is to just put her ass into fucking perspective, man. and deal with it accordingly, man. Or just don't be with them at all. Just don't be with them at all, man. Okay? It's really the best thing that you can do. Especially during these times, man. Alright? What do the scriptures say? Give not thy strength unto women. What is it? Proverbs 31? Proverbs 31:3. Give not thy strength unto women, nor thy ways to that which destroyeth kings. Okay, so don't give your strength unto these women. And that's what they want. They want your strength, man. They want your energy. They want your focus. Okay? They're little succubuses. They really are. Okay? So don't give your strength unto that, man. That is a wise proverb right there. Because out of all, the main thing that I've seen in my years in the truth, man, I've been in this, man, wow. And even I haven't been in it that long, about 15 years now. Whoa. This Passover will be this will be my 15th Passover. Unless the Lord deliver us before then. But yeah, one of the main obstacles that Satan throws in brothers' ways, because the Lord and Satan know our weaknesses. The main thing that he uses to throw brothers off is the women, man. Let me get this in Isaiah 3, I believe it's 12. Isaiah 3 and 12. As for my people, children are their oppressors. Okay? And this system puts women, they pair up the children with the women a majority of the time, these courts and all that. Because, and it uses them against you. And women rule over them. Okay? O my people, they which lead thee, cause thee to err, and destroy the way of thy past. Because this society, this queendom, puts the woman over the man. Okay? There's no 50-50. There's no men ruling. Yes, you may have your woman under some kind of subjection as far as a power dynamic. But hey, once the powers that be, and once the wicked get involved, that's a completely different story. Okay, so the women use the children against you. Okay, and the women rule over us. All right, and all these women really have to do is just go on social media and make some fucking bullshit up. And they'll have everybody looking at you in a bad light and them like they're so innocent. And like they did nothing wrong. Because a woman is wise in that kind of wickedness, man. A woman can really know how to get people to see things their way. They're experts at making themselves look so innocent, man. They have no accountability. Okay, they have no moral compass, really. And they think with their emotions. Okay? And that's the dangerous thing about women, man. Once they think with their emotions and they lose emotional investment on you, they look elsewhere. They look elsewhere, man, because they think with their emotions. Once you stop being the superstar and the rock star that they thought you were when the relationship first began, then they shop around for your replacement. Okay? They shop around for your replacement. And most of the time, you don't even know it, and they already know who they're moving on to next. And they string you along for as long as they can. Okay? And they have the right to do that in this society, in this queendom. Because no matter what happens, they're going to have the support from others. Okay, there's going to be all kinds of white knights and beta males coming to their rescue. Okay, just look at when these live streams or these social media influencers. All a woman has to do, if you go on like a Twitch or a TikTok live or whatever, if a man wants to make a living as a social media influencer, he's either got to be a fruitcake, okay, or he's got to toe Esau's line, or he's got to have a very special talent. A woman, all she's got to do is show off her cleavage. A man can be an expert at something and barely get any donations or sponsorships or whatever. But a woman, all she got to do is wear tight pants and a loose shirt or a loose cleavage, man. And she got everything handed to her on a pedestal. Okay, this is why we need the kingdom, man, because nothing is just. Nothing is just in this society. Okay? These women get to be adulteresses and there's no punishment. See? Now imagine if a woman got punished for her actions, or not just punished but held accountable, then there wouldn't be so much damn adultery going around, man. They wouldn't be playing the field like they do. Okay? This is Proverbs 30 and 20. Such is the way of an adulterous woman. She eateth and wipeth her mouth, and saith, I have done no wickedness. A woman will move right on from being an adulteress, man, and act like she's done absolutely no wrong. They really will. They'll absolutely, they will destroy a man. They will destroy a man financially, emotionally. Okay? Because one of the most important things to a man is his family. A woman will destroy an entire family and just move on with somebody else and act like they did nothing wrong. That's why it says, she eateth and wipeth her mouth, and saith, I have done no wickedness. Okay, a woman can be, just like the scriptures say, there is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Okay, a woman will be extremely wicked and keep a smile on her face and keep that innocent look and act like the victim. Okay? That's what this feminism shit did to women, man. It made them all think that they're a bunch of victims all the time. And they really play on that shit. All right? They fucking play on that shit, and they do a damn good job on it, man. Brothers, if your woman claims to be a feminist, man, you need to keep her on some kind of distance on her, man. Don't take her too seriously at all. All right? But hey, this is Babylon. Hey, man, if you end up finding yourself a third world woman, that's a blessing from Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And stay away from the black woman, man. Stay away from the black woman. All right? She's the worst of the worst. We'll get them back in the kingdom, man. Okay? We'll get them back in the kingdom. But hey, anybody with any sense is going to be able to know that. You always got these camps out. Are you talking about our sisters like that, brother? You guys are simple as hell, man. I hate to use the term simp in 2025. I was 2026, but y'all are fucking simps, man. You are what the word says. You are simple as hell, man. These are guys that have probably been screwed over by women many, many times, and yet they still are simps. That's the definition of an idiot. That's the definition of an idiot, man. Somebody that expects, that does something over and over and over and over again and expects a different kind of result. Y'all are idiots, man. Okay? But with that, I believe I proved the point. A good scripture to read to. Actually, let's just get it, man. Let's just get it. Was it Ecclesiastes? That might be 20. No. 26. Yeah, this is a good scripture right here. Ecclesiastes 7 and 26. Then we'll end it. And I find more bitter than death the woman whose heart is snares and nets. And this is 99.9%. Or we'll say 99%. We'll cut the sisters some slack. Okay? This is 99% of women here in America, man. Their heart is nets and is snares and nets. Okay? And her hands as bands. Whoso pleaseth the Most High shall escape from her. but the sinner shall be taken by her. And that's all these simps out here. They're constantly being taken by these women. Man, these women be getting Jake shot up at the club every fucking week. But y'all deserve it. Because y'all got no wisdom and knowledge of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Okay? Behold, this have I found, saith the preacher, counting one by one, to find out the account, which yet my soul seeketh, but I find not. One man among 1,000 have I found, but a woman among all those have I not found. So, hey, just put that into perspective, brothers. Put that into perspective. Okay? We're better than these people in the world, man. These simps in the world. In all aspects of life. Especially these women, man. Because we understand. We understand that they're the weaker vessel. Okay? We understand that it was Eve that was beguiled by the serpent. The serpent's in power. She beguiled by him still. That's why she's going out there protesting. Okay? For the right to kill her own babies? That's why she's always supporting the alphabet people? Okay? These women are gone, man. But hey, I hope you all were edified. Till next time, Shalom.